Good morning, it's Clay at claytrader.com. This will be a live trade video where I try to capture some of my trades as they play out live. Market opens up here in about 4 minutes. And when I say live, if you are new to these videos, what do I mean real quick? Well, this is not a situation where everything has already been recorded and now I'm coming back and doing a voiceover or post commentary. Nothing like that. I'm recording myself, seeing the information for the very first time. So if you want raw thoughts, raw emotions, raw reactions, you will get that with the video. If you want a nicely edited video, nicely scripted video, you will not get that here. But like I said, if you want the nitty gritty look into what it's like to be a day trader, then you'll get exactly that. I am watching Tesla out of the opening gates. The difficult part here is that my broker Lightspeed just put this 50% on it. And all that means is it now all of a sudden costs more to buy it from a margin perspective. So I'm not going to go too far down that rabbit hole, but the easy way to explain that is it costs more. So therefore, if you watch my videos, maybe you've noticed that usually I'm doing 300 shares, but now because of that 50%, I'm only able to do 150 shares on it. Again, due to the impact on my margin account. So it is what it is. Kind of disappointing in that regard. But with as crazy as Tesla's been, I can understand my broker's point of view. But that is if you're wondering why all of a sudden I'm doing 150. That would be the reasoning there. So market opens up in about 3 minutes. I will keep you updated. All right, the markets are open. And just sitting here watching Tesla, wondering if it's going to want to come back up here and potentially get up through 667. In fact, Tesla upside breakpoint in 1 minute. So I'm talking to myself there in the community that I offer. You can see right there, just made the alert in the chat room. Again, offer that at claytrader.com. Not sure if it's going to get back up there. I've got that alerted for now. Just a whole lot of volume on it. And I owe a rough start. Okay, what is that right there? 657 might actually be the breakdown point. I'm going to get that alerted. 657 flush point, 1 minute. It's working its way back up to maybe a 667 break. We'll see what it wants to do here. What actually is that? That's, yeah, right around 658. 657. All right, well, I will go ahead and pause for now. I don't know, Tesla's so fast, I could see it coming into play pretty quick. What is that now? 662. So I could see it coming up here. Would love to see it break above 667 and then come back down here to 662. But not looking like that's how things are going to play out. Okay, I am going to go ahead and pause now at this point. I'll keep you updated. All right, making its way up to 667. Got the break, which now has me very interested in 663. Making its way down there somewhat, and I missed it. Bummer. Well, and there it goes. If you're not familiar with my screen, if you look over there, you would have seen a white order. And I let it sit out there to see if it wanted to, come back up and fill me, but it did not. So the white order means I submitted it to the market. Problem is it didn't get filled. Maybe another try here at 660. I don't want to take it on this candle, though. So we'll see if this candle can stay up above it. Yeah, I wanted to see this go green a little bit first. Yeah, get up to at least 663-ish. I'm going to watch 6. There we go. Good. Very nice. Okay. I'm liking 660 even more now. I'm going to get that updated though. Tesla, new flush point, 660, 1 minute. So let's see if it wants to get down to that area. Got in at 661 actually. There we go. Well, it was a fast move down, but let's see if we can get down through 659. Or is this thing going to bounce on me here? Well, I had my move. See if it wants to come back down here. Wow. Now it's turning around on me. Tesla just... I mean, I never got enough move in my favor anyway, so it moved in my favor, but just not enough, and then totally just ripping in my face now. If this goes up over 670, I got to be out. See if it wants to come back down. Maybe that was just a spike. Maybe I can get saved there by that moving average, but right now not feeling so good about it. The 665 is definitely the critical point right now. Okay, got through there. So maybe, just maybe, nope, right back above it. I really liked it, but oh so strong now. So like I said, I'm not feeling very good about this one at all. I would love to be wrong here. Would love to be wrong. But this 665 area is just so stubborn. Yeah, you can see it just doesn't want to give it up. See? Right back above 665 it goes. Thinking if it can go below 664, then my optimism levels will go up. But it does not really want to budge away from the 665 mark. And see, there it goes right back up again. And 664 is kind of my optimism level, we'll call it. Which it just does not want to break down through. And up above 665 it goes again. So just a waiting game now. All right, there we go. Maybe. Nope. Okay, it's trying to come down. It's that VWAP now that's presenting the problem. There we go. Trying to pick up some downside movement from there, but just not doing what I want to see it do. Now back up over 664. And back over 6. Well, a total waiting game now on this one. See if it wants to come back down. As of now, though, I'm not feeling very optimistic about it at all. But hey, I've been wrong before, and this is a situation where I'd love to be wrong here. Yeah, the 662 area, I think just too stubborn. Okay, all right, a little bit of a movement here. Can it get down through 660? There it goes. All right, I'm just taking the gain. Still, maybe I psyched myself out there. Maybe it'll still roll over more, which I thought that it would, and I gave it time, but there just seems to be too much strength in it right now, and I would not be shocked to see this snap back up here. And I realized, yeah, that my what I was willing to risk compared to what I got out there, not so good, but. So not the greatest trade. I'm not going to sit here and try to play it off like that was a great trade. I just really liked that pink line right there, which on my chart denotes the 200 period moving average. And then if I bring this over here on the 5 minute, you can see that purple line is the 50 period. And even if you're new to charts, I'm sure you've heard of the 50 period moving average, the 200 period moving average. So you combine the two again. We'll turn this into a little lesson. The 1 minute had the 200 period down below it, which I thought had a great chance of acting as resistance. And then, so 1 minute, 200 period resistance. And then right here, 5 minute, 50 period moving average acting as resistance right there. So that's why I gave it that 670 mark. But it is a total valid, a legitimate criticism to say, yeah, Clay, but you took profits a little too soon compared to what you were risking. And you're right. You're right. I'm aware of that. And that wasn't really a good trade. And if anything, here's an example of, hey, anytime you're making money is a good thing. Not really. Not really. Here was a time I made money, but it wasn't the best of trades. Yeah, it was a good trade if you're defining good trade as you make money. But that sort of trading over the long haul is just not going to work out. I suppose to pat myself on the back a little bit here. I'm well aware of it. I'm well aware that I didn't quite manage that one how I should have. Granted, the 370 mark, I'm glad I didn't get spooked out, and I gave that as the opportunity for the price to roll back over. But overall, yeah, not a good trade, and one where, I wish I could sit here and be like, yeah, and I did all that on purpose so I could prove this point. Nope. Just an example of, why I can't stand anytime you make money is a good day. Hey, you can't go broke taking a profit. Well, you can go broke because I took a profit there, but that was not a good trade. So just because you're making money, just keep that in mind. Are you sure that you actually managed the trade the way you should have? Are you sure? Because in this situation, I didn't. I got in, I don't want to say I got in too soon, because that was still a good point. No, let me take this step back. I took profits sooner than what I should have. That's what happened. And would it actually have worked out? How low did it go? 656. Where did I get out? Oh yeah, I could have gotten out another $2 more. So even that, not really. Even if I had played it perfectly, I still need this thing to come down more, which it still very well may. So in all actuality, I should still be holding right now. So that's where I screwed up. I didn't screw up on the stop loss. Honestly, my stop loss was it worked. I was right in the sense of, all right, don't get out unless it goes over 370. But with that being said, The mistake, and it's not in my entry point. My entry point made good sense. It worked out, but what my mistake was, I just took profits too early. I should still be in, or I scaled out everything too early. If anything, I could have taken off like 50 shares where I did, but I should still have some of the position right now. So that was the mistake here that I made. So no, was this a good trade? It was not, but that's what trips people up is sometimes they are making money, but then the habits behind them making money are not so good. And that's what happened to me here. I know I'm repeating myself, and that's okay if it happens, as long as you're self-aware of it, right? I'm not telling you, I'm not going to go prancing around social media saying, look at this great trade. No, this was not a very good trade, but I'm kind of stalling right now to see if this thing actually does roll back over and would have given me what I would want and what I would need. And, that would be for the price to come down here and at least test, what is that, about 653, which, like I said, I still think it does have a chance, but that is where I messed up. So we'll see if I can catch another trade here out there or not, but I'm going to go ahead and pause for now. And just to cap it off, there we go. It is down at that purple line now, so it would have completely worked out right had I managed things the right way. And like I said, I should still be holding something, so it's not like I need to actually exit the trade right there. I probably pull more off the table, but I mean, if this thing continues on down, that's just additional profits that I've left on the table. So there we go. Not a good trade from a management standpoint. And I want this to break down, but I don't want it to break down because the more it breaks down, the more it's going to make me feel terrible. But it'll also illustrate the point here. So 653, like I said, as expected, being very, very stubborn. If it can fall, though, should get a good push to the downside there. But wow, that is being very, very stubborn. And if you're new, I'm just watching this number right here. Yep, there it goes. And now it's 653 just disappeared. And you can see that fast down to 652. So that's the number that I'm watching there. Just seeing if now 652 is going to break. But point here being, like I said, and look at that. Boom, there it goes. So, all right. I don't want to post this video, but I don't know. I don't know what the trolls can say. I've already fessed up. That was not a good trade. So I guess I think I've troll-proofed this, but I'm sure some of the professional YouTube traders will still swing by. I say all that in good fun. 98.72% of commenters were fine, but it's always something. It's like, Clay, if you would have, I realize, I know, in hindsight, I get it. I messed it up. All right, I actually have a podcast I have to record here. So there's a quick plug. If you're not aware, I do offer a podcast, the Stock Trading Reality Podcast. If you run a search for that, that's out there. Actually, today I'm recording episode 300, and we do one a week. So what is that? That's been doing this thing for about 5 years now. Crazy. But all right, I think I'm done, but maybe not. I'll go ahead and pause. All right, I am going to go ahead and just wrap things up here. So real quick before I leave off, and I'm going to put this as a Saturday weekend withdrawal video. I know as day traders, sometimes the weekends are closed, or the markets are closed on the weekends, and we just kind of wander around like, what are we supposed to do with our lives? So hopefully this gives your trading fix, and you can get a little education out of it over here on the weekend as we go, as you saw kind of things play out here. So like I said, you will be watching this on a Saturday, assuming you watch it when it first comes out. And that way, like I said, you're getting your fix from your withdrawal of not having the stock market open. But before I go, real quick, if you enjoy these videos, please let me know, because these are not easy videos to make. I have to think for myself. I have to talk to you. I have to think about what I want to alert to the chat room. I have to make those alerts in the chat room. I have to enter in my own orders. So there is a lot going on, and it's doable, but it's not exactly easy. However, I will keep doing them if I know that there's interest. So how can you tell me very quickly that there's interest? Hit the like button, leave a simple comment. It could be a thumbs up emoji. Could be a unicorn emoji. I don't care. An emoji and a thumbs up, or an emoji and hitting that like button goes a long way in communicating to me, hey Clay, yeah, I do like these videos, so please keep making them. They're worth your time. That's all I ask. Also, if you want to see more of the video, more live trades on the channel here, you can go and check out that playlist. And there's a good variety of other videos. So if you like what you see enough, hopefully you decide to hit that subscribe button. But like I said, if you enjoy these videos and want me to keep making them, because they're worth my time, they're worth the hassle, hit the like button, leave a simple comment, as simple as just an emoji. But thanks for hanging out. Remember, just because you're making money doesn't mean you're actually doing things the right way. First off, thanks so much for watching the entire video. Real quick, before you go, I want to invite you to a live webinar, web class, training, workshop, online event whatever you want to call it, but it will be me live revealing to you what I've discovered that has allowed me to transform myself from being an employee to being my own boss, including how I had only one losing day out of 73 days in total. I'm going to cover 3 keys that have helped me unlock profitable consistency within the markets. The first key is super weird, but in a productive type of way. The second key is super awesome because it quite literally is wired into our DNA as humans, making it very easy to use. But in a cruel way, this becomes a pitfall for many traders. I'll explain it all though, including how to avoid the pitfall that it creates for some. And yeah, the third key, when you hear it, sounds way too good to be true, but it's not, and I'll show you how it all works. Then at the end, I open it up for a question and answer session that is, again, totally live. Even if you can't make the live session, please still sign up as it will be recorded, and you can go back and watch the replay that I will send you. Click the image on the screen or click the link down in the description box so you can get the date and time and claim your spot, which I should note is limited due to the fact that this truly is a live event. If you have any questions, let me know. If not, I'll be seeing you soon.